America East Hoops fans, I'm Dani Klupenger, and I am joined by a Vermont Catamount this week. I'm at Utterback from who's just absolutely killing it in the America East right now. She's been named the AE Hoops Player of the Week for the second time this season. What type of groove are you in right now, girlfriend? I gotta know.
Well, first off, thank you for having me. And then second of all, I just really have to thank my teammates for really kind of pushing my offense right now, finding me in transition. I think that's kind of where I've gotten most of my buckets. I really like to get out there and run, so they've really started to understand that, and they've been understanding that since the beginning. And yeah, they just kind of chuck it up the floor, and yeah, it's really fun playing with them right now. So.
Well, okay. So speaking of your team, you guys have won 4 in a row by at least 17 points. I would say that's a heck of a groove that you guys have going there in Vermont. What is it about this team that's clicking so well?
I think I said this before in some past interviews. I really think that we're gelling right now because everyone's understanding their individual roles and it's all kind of making everything come together. I think everyone's understanding if they're driving, if more of a driver, if they're more of a shooter. So I think that also our defense has been extremely strong lately, and it's been pushing our offense, getting us in a transition game, which is what we really like to do. So I really think those are the main things that have been kind of getting us in this groove.
Would you say that the success is more driven from your offense or your defense in terms of roles?
Uh, I would say that because transition is our favorite offense, defense is what is moving that along for sure. But I think when we get in the half court and we have to do set up plays, that's its own different kind of role, and everyone knows what that is.
3 different players have led your team in scoring during this win streak, and 2 times you've had 5 players score 10 or more. That's really, really impressive and just shows how balanced you guys are. Is it something that you notice as a group, or is it just happening?
Honestly, I think it's just happening. We have a lot of talent on this team, and it goes really deep on the bench as well. We have a lot of talented players, and everyone's been bringing it. So it's been paying off for every single person, and really proud of the energy that everyone's been giving on the floor.
Now, the Vermont Catamounts, back when I played, which was ancient history ago for me, they were extremely good and the team to beat. What exactly do you feel like your team is trying to prove this season?
I mean, I think that last year we only had 6 games, and we've returned every single person, and we're kind of upset that our season ended early. So I think we have a lot to prove. We have a chip on our shoulder, and I think that that's just been our main goal, is kind of proving to everyone the talent that we've been working on, and trying to gel for the last like year and a half that we really haven't been able to show.
Okay, so one of your teammates ended up on Sports Center Top 10 last week, Josie Larkins. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What isn't clicking for this team? Is there something that's going on in practice that you can tell us that, like, hey, this is what we're trying to improve on? Because right now, it doesn't look like there's too many weaknesses within Vermont program.
Right. Well, I mean, obviously every team has room for improvement. You can't ever be perfect. You can't ever be satisfied. I would say like our biggest thing is if we aren't playing 40 minutes of Vermont basketball, we kind of get in little slumps throughout the game. And whether that's like having little lapses on defense, forgetting our plan that we have for the team that we're playing. If we don't box out, rebounding, sometimes if we aren't rebounding the ball the best, then we can kind of see where those losses are coming into play. So I think those are the biggest things that we really need to work on, and it's definitely something that we've been focusing on a lot in practice.
Well, Emma, keep up the great work. It's been really fun to watch you. And look, I have always wanted to have the perfect blonde ponytail, and somehow you've perfected it. So I need
Oh,
to know all your secrets when we get off this call. But best of luck moving forward. And thanks so much for your time.
well, thank you so much.